Hey, we are live again. How you guys doing? And the phone is ringing also. We're doing good. Pretty nice day. Again. I always How you guys doing? And the phone is ringing also. What's happening? Kiwi Mike. What's going on? You having a good day? Gonna get ready to see what's going on in the big city. Huh. Oh, hey, buddy. Seth is in the house. What's happening, you guys? What's rolling? Huh? And where do you want to stop when the rolling stops? Kiwi Mike. I already sent you guys a link. I'm doing pretty good. Seth is here, hanging out. Kiwi Mike. Just watching. Hobo interview. Huh. What is going on, you guys? You guys coming? You guys rocking and rolling? We got 10 viewers. That's pretty sweet.
Morning all.
Hey, Kiwi Mike.
I'm just watching the repeat. Hang on, I'll just stop it. I was just watching the repeat of Peter V and Steve Montelli's bloody interview.
Oh yeah, how is it?
Well, it's a little bit better than the first time around. Just sort of once you know everything, I suppose, in hindsight. But God, he looked a state back then, didn't he? He looked like he was nearly dead.
Well,
he was.
Yeah, he's. I don't know. I think he looks the same. I'm not really.
Well, I haven't met him in person, so I don't know. But when you're comparing him to the size, he's sitting next to Steve, and he just looks really old looking, sickly looking. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, lost a lot of weight. He's got that tummy that, you know, when people are starvation, they get that sort of tummy. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, look at the video.
Kind of like those Ethiopian kids.
Yeah. Without being horrible, but yeah, that sort of, you know what I mean, where they're malnutritioned and it's like the body's eating itself.
In the stomach then?
Well, I don't know. Gas here, but in Hungarian sausage, I don't know.
Huh. I'm
just saying he doesn't look the best for wear and tear.
No. Well, maybe Seth knows. He knows everything.
Well, Steph's met. Oh yeah, of course he knows everything. He's met him.
Yeah,
haven't you, Steph?
I met PD in person one time, and I think if I can recall correctly, when I met him, he wasn't as skinny as he was in that video.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's quite tall, isn't he? I don't know. Someone said he's over 6 foot.
I would say PD's probably about 6'2", 6'3". He's a tall dude. I mean, I'm
really?
6 foot. Okay. Yeah, I'm 6 foot or right under 6 foot. So, but he towers over me.
Wow. Because my brother's 6'4", my dad's 6'5", and I'm 6'1".
Yeah, you're a big dude, Kev. When you I seen some of your older pictures when you're like, you look pretty fit, Kev. And you said you were like a bouncer. Is that right?
Yeah, I used that was my first job I had.
Do you have any cool bouncer stories where you had to like run someone's head through like a glass window or anything cool like that? Oh, even better. What did you have to like squish someone's head between the toilet seat and the actual toilet? You know what I mean? Like it's like you run them into the stall with the head, and then you start bashing the shit out of their head with the toilet seat. Nothing like that.
You're watching too much. You're watching too many of those American movies, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Well, Doormen aren't like that. They don't. Well, not in my era. They weren't even like that. You know.
Seth, my job, that bouncing job, downtown in Anchorage, it was a native bar. We had Indians and military, and we had
a rough and tumble bar.
And plus, then we had tourist people going in there. If you ever worked in a native bar, they drink a lot, kind of. They don't take no for a real fast answer.
Yeah, and isn't there a lot of correct me if I'm wrong, Kev, but isn't there a lot of crystal meth use in Alaska?
No. We just have a lot of marijuana and a lot of coke goes through there.
Really? I don't know why I thought that. For some reason, I thought there was a lot of meth use in Alaska, and also a lot of criminals, like a lot of criminals who are kind of running away from something, right? And they go to Alaska.
Well,
I knew a couple degenerates who moved to Alaska.
During the heyday when we were having the Alaska pipeline being built, we had all kinds of people going there to get rich quick.
Yeah.
Of the jobs when they were building the pipeline.
Nice. How long did you live in Alaska?
Since I was 10 years old till around 40.
Oh, wow. Oh, you lived there about 30 years.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it? Would you recommend people to visit Alaska or live there or whatever?
Go there right now if you're young and single. Go there. Don't worry about the women. Just go there and just work. You'll make double whatever you're making right now.
I've heard that as well, Kev. I knew one kid who went, I think it was salmon fishing or something, and he made a ton of money. He would work for 4 months out of the year, make a bunch of money, and then spend it on hookers.
Well, we get there's a lot of hookers too, but Hillary Clinton, she worked in Kodiak, Alaska for and that paid off a lot of her law school.
Well, there you go. There you go. What can I say?
What about you, Mike? Did you ever do salmon fishing, I guess, for like half the year and then go out and spend your earnings on hookers?
Maybe spend the earnings on the hookers, but it wasn't salmon fishing.
Good answer.
Well, that's kind of like our topic for today. Our topic for today is being in a relationship. Can you handle a relationship? Can you make it work? Or is it a bust? Or are you just out for a good time?
Well, after 3 attempts, Kevin, I could probably say I'm qualified in relationships.
Wow, 3 times, huh?
Hey,
yeah,
Mike,
3 times, right?
Personal question, you don't have to answer it, but so you were married 3 times. Was it every time to a Filipina?
No. The first 2 were actually Thailand.
Thai girls. Ooh, that's a nightmare.
And how long did that last?
First one, they lasted about the same actually, around 5 years, 6 years. Yeah.
Why
didn't they work out? Well, I put it down to they just didn't settle into the culture here. Maybe because I was a bit rushed into it. The first one I was a bit rushed into it. We knew each other, but it wasn't. I was young, and it was just maybe I wasn't ready to. You know what I'm saying? They just, I can only put it down to it's a cultural thing. Whereas now that this marriage that I'm in now, it's obviously the last marriage. Well, hopefully it will still be the last marriage. Well, you know what I mean. But it's a lot different. I used to have a lot of friends that you know, they married a Filipino woman as well, and their marriages. This is while I was married to other races as well, and they used to say to me, "Oh man, I don't know." See, you know, they used to tell me, they says, "Oh, you know, the woman who this and that," and like their marriages are still going strong after maybe 20, 25 years. You know.
Now I'm allowed to say that Thai women are a nightmare because I dated a Thai woman for 3 years.
Yeah, well then you'll know what I mean. They are attractive race as well.
For sure.
I think it comes down to a cultural thing. I don't care how educated or how smart the Thai woman is. They just don't settle in Western cultures very well.
Yeah,
and
let me tell you a few things that I disliked, and you can share, Mike, if maybe you had the same experience or not. And once again, what's that? We're talking about masturbating, Kev?
Yeah.
Well, we're always talking about masturbating, but let's talk about Thai women for a second here, because before I'm
trying to get ready to masturbate because you're talking about Thai women.
Yeah, you're getting ready. Okay, so here's the deal. Before I ever knew anything about,
but I ran out of jerkins lotions.
Well, just run to the store real quick. Mike and I, you know, we got this.
We'll look after the show for you, Kev.
Yeah. Carry on, good sir. So, yeah, before I knew anything about the Philippines, before I ever dated any Philippine women, I had a Thai girlfriend who I met in San Francisco, right? And she was from a really rich family back in Thailand, educated girl, was actually doing more schooling in San Francisco. And, you know, at first everything was cool. But what I found was a huge issue was, I don't know, Lynn, my wife right now, she's a very humble girl. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, of course, she's like any other woman. They like nice things, but she's very humble. She's not all about material possessions and all these brand names. Now, my Thai girlfriend was the exact opposite. She didn't give a fuck what the item was, but it had to be the most expensive brand. That's how she was. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Gucci this, Coach that, Louis Vuitton. It had to be brand name. And like I said, it didn't even matter if she needed it or not. She would get like a brand name handkerchief or something, like a totally unnecessary item that would cost like $800. And I don't know, man. And she really put a lot of pressure on me. I was young at the time. I think when we broke up, I was probably, I don't know, 20. I don't know. I can't remember the exact age I was, but I was in my early 20s for sure. And you know, I'm not making a lot of money at that time. So she put a lot of pressure on me, like, oh, you need to get a better car. You need a nicer watch. You need a nicer cell phone. And, you know, day after day, that shit gets old.
So she was a material kind of person.
Yes, she was a material girl for sure.
That's kind of heavy on the wallet.
And that's 99.9%. We're not talking just the rich Thais. We're talking the poor Thais as well. You go to Thailand and you'll see them. They'll live in a shitty rundown little shack, but they'll have the flashiest fucking car parked out the front. The set. You'll see all these shacks and they're all got satellite TV. When it comes to material things, like exactly that. Exactly what Seth says. That sums them up.
Well, it's kind of like the appearance. You want to keep the appearance high, so when you're out with people, they can see you.
Yeah, I'll give you an example of a Thai relationship. I mean, a lot of people will sit back and go, "Oh, maybe because you know you're this and that," but it doesn't matter whether you're poor or rich. If you marry a Thai woman, it ain't going to last very long. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a prime example. There's a guy that America wants so badly back in the States for some embezzlement. He's a millionaire German guy. Now, he came to New Zealand and he brought his wife with him, his Thai wife. Now, he's a multi-millionaire, this guy, right? and his Thai wife was, she was a real beautiful looking bird, typical, and it lasted about 2 years, just enough so she got her residency here. Now she's shacked up with some other, just a normal person. So
Wow. So she ended up leaving the extremely rich dude.
Yeah, but she's basically that's they're
Well, overall, I had a good experience. I had a lot of bad experiences with this girl as well, but a lot of good experience. I'm surprised I lasted 3 years, but we did definitely, in that 3-year period, we broke up a few times because we would just get into these crazy fights. She was an aggressive girl, not in public, but if it was between us, she was aggressive. You know what I mean?
Demanding.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert,
What ended up happening is,
go ahead.
what ended up happening is she gave me like some kind of ultimatum. She wanted to get married. She was older than me. And I thought about it real hard, and I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, duh, I can't do it. So I ended up, I just told her, I was like, I'm not getting married. And then we broke up, and that was it. But it was, what was cool is I did go to Thailand, and, I met her family and everything. But the problem was I didn't get the full Thailand experience because she was so rich. Her family was rich, and she was very sheltered. So even her, she didn't know anything about Thailand. She knew we would be at her house or to the mall, back to the house, back to the mall. And I think I've told you guys this story before. I was the one who was like, look, I'm in Thailand. I've never been here. We got to go out and do something sleazy. And I actually forced her to go to a ping pong show. She'd never gone before. And it was pretty wild. So I think I told you guys that story, though.
Yeah, that was a pretty scary movie. Story, and I'm still having a little bit of nightmares about that one.
You're still traumatized. But you know what people tell me? You know what people tell me? Tell me if you agree or disagree with this statement, Mike. I've heard this multiple times. What they say is get a Filipina girlfriend or wife and live with her in Thailand. What do you think about that statement?
Why?
I don't know. I've heard that from a lot of people who have kind of been around Thailand and the Philippines for a long time.
Thailand is a very different country to the Philippines as far as living there as well. I mean, it's a fucking okay. I don't know about this. I heard that they got e-beggars in Thailand now too. It's becoming a trend over there. But you know, if you couldn't live like Barry, no disrespect to Barry Jordan, but Barry Jordan or Peter Vanderbilt couldn't live in Thailand like they live in the Philippines.
I don't know if I agree with that. There's a lot more e-beggars in Thailand, and they make more money than the e-beggars in the Philippines scene because there's a bigger audience.
No, if you got no money in Thailand, mate, you're fucked. You are fucked. I mean, there's probably people there to help, that are helping those people out, but they're not staying and they're not living the life like they can live here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Thailand's mercenary, mate. Thailand, they don't. If you got money, fine. You can live quite well and have fun. But if you strike hard times in Thailand, mate, and you're a foreigner, you're going to get nothing.
Now, other people. Oh, go ahead, Kev.
What's going on with Robert today?
I don't know. He's got a new pop. Oh, pop.
Well, yeah. You like my new icon? Yeah, you like that new icon? All right.
I've just clicked the new nickname, Popeye.
Yeah. Well, let me address SezStyle about Thailand. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the T-shirt. Okay. And number one.
Did you kill anybody for the T-shirt?
No, actually, I outdrank a person for the T-shirt.
Well, because I remember hearing the story, and the guy, it was a war story, I guess, and about the T-shirt.
Yeah. So let me address SezStyle here. Number one says you were too young at the time for a Thai chick. A Thai chick is a girl, an Asian girl that is high maintenance and is not a starter girlfriend in the Asian community for you at that age. Okay?
Yeah, no, I was broke, and it was like this girl was wearing me down, especially my wallet.
And number two, Number two, living with a chick in Thailand, yes, it's going to be different depending on the Thai girl's background. Number one, if she is a bar girl, yeah, they will live modestly and they will want to send money back to the family. Okay? And that's what they do. They're like Filipinas in that aspect. They want to send money back to the familia, take care of the familia, because they come from very poor provincial outlying rice paddies. Plain and simple. They all flock to Pattaya, Bangkok, to make the money from the farang, okay? Plain and simple. But they are cold-hearted, they are calculating, and they can be downright fucking mean, okay?
Meaner than
this is what I know about Thai chicks. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Fucking much meaner than Filipino.
Yeah. Filipino
they got no idea.
Filipina girls are starter Asian women, okay? They're for the novice, like you, says. Okay? Maybe someday when you get older, says, you can work your way up to a Taiwanese girl or a girl from Hong Kong.
I've dated Taiwanese chicks, man. They're not much different when it comes to materialism, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, you're talking
in the material world, just like the song.
Yeah,
I can't speak for fucking Taiwanese and that or Koreans, but I'm going to tell you this much, or Japanese. If you're lucky enough to date one of those races, then you're either reasonably good looking, you got money, you got something there. But that's high maintenance, and it's high maintenance to the point where you're going to get ill. A prime example is what Seth says. The brand name, the brand name. That's all it is. It's a brand name. You might buy her a watch, and she'll throw it in your face if it's not a brand name watch.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Lynn? Lynn's very thrifty when it comes to buying stuff. She tends to really good-looking stuff. Like, she takes pride in getting really good-looking clothing, purses, whatever, at a relatively low cost, right? She actually enjoys doing this, and she always tells me, she's like, you know how much this shirt costs? And she's very humble when it comes to that.
Because they have a respect. They have a respect for money, sis. That's why. Because and the thing is, notwithstanding, they might like to have the brand name items as well, which is a natural thing, but they have a greater respect for money and a greater respect for your money. The only comparison with all Asian women is they're a family orientated thing. So if the drop kick brother-in-law that hasn't worked for 20 years wants some money, the family will put pressure on the girl to hit you up or hit the boyfriend up for some money.
Yeah,
that's the only common link.
Now, you said something interesting, Robert, and once again, I don't really know much about Thailand because I only been there once. Now, I did date a Thai girl for 3 years, so I just learned from her. But other people have told me, and I didn't believe this, but a lot of people have told me this, that Thailand can be cheaper than the Philippines. Like, I hear there's certain things that are less expensive. For example, rent. Supposedly, you could get a nicer place for cheaper than the Philippines. That's what I've heard from multiple people. Robert,
you know why?
Mike, what's your take on this?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because back in the 90s,
we have a guest
90s,
outside,
2000.
Donna Jones. Say hi to her.
Do you mean Donna Johnson?
Oh, okay, yeah, Donna Johnson.
Sorry,
Kevin,
I like to apologize.
I like how Kevin said that.
Kevin's thinking of me when he's talking to Donna. How nice.
Well, I got excited, so because she looks like a pretty lady, so I almost lost it.
It did have a nice flow to it. You're like, we have a guest, Donna Jones, everyone, Donna Jones.
Well,
can we get back to this? What I was going to say? Or
yeah. I want to hear your stance on this.
I just got excited. I said.
Well, my view on that is this. The Bangkok and Thailand was similar to the Philippines about 20 years ago. Then they had the big building craze and they built all these condominiums and all this property. It's all, you know, it's lots of it going on right back then, with the thought that they were going to sell all these. But the problem is, the only ones with real money to spend on that are foreigners, but they won't let foreigners own anything. So what happens is they've got all these condominiums and places built, and the locals can't afford them. So
yeah, I wouldn't let you own anything either, Mike, if you were in Thailand. I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw your ass, buddy.
No, but that's why everything's so cheap. You wait another 10 or 20 years. You wait and see what happens with the Philippines. Prices will come down too, because at the moment the Philippines is still developing, and you can see when you're there, you can see how much building's going on. Sooner or later, that's going to come to a head, and prices will go. Property prices will drop.
Yeah, well,
I heard that about Philippines back in 83, 86, 89, 92, 2006. Philippines' main problem, unfortunately, is government corruption. Okay.
Yeah. Thailand has the same thing.
And as long as they're pocketing the money, the poor Filipino people are going to eat dog shit. And it really makes me feel bad for them.
Yeah, but it is improving. It is improving. I mean, in the case of property, I'm talking about. That's my opinion on it. I think prices will drive. I mean, look at the hotel prices in the Philippines. I mean, in Thailand, you can stay in a fucking a place for around, in my money, around 20 or 30 New Zealand dollars a night, and it's like a palace. It's like staying at the Intercontinental times 20.
Wait, Mike, you're talking about in Thailand?
Yeah.
Oh,
and the Philippines.
Okay, so you would agree? You would agree that that there are some really good deals on accommodation in Thailand?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
That side of it is because
Mikey 550.
Well, one thing's for sure. I mean, this is a fact. The tourism rates in Thailand are an extraordinary amount higher than those in the Philippines. And that's part of the reason I like the Philippines. I don't like fucking tourists. And I know it's really hypocritical for me to say that, because I'm kind of like a tourist, but I don't like these people. I don't like myself. Screw these people. And that's kind of part of the reason Thailand doesn't appeal to me as much, because there's so many damn tourists. I know there's areas without tourists, but when you go to a place like Bangkok, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, there's a lot of tourists there for sure.
Of course. But that's what I'm saying. But it's because the Philippines isn't developed yet.
Yeah, you know something? If you
to that extent.
Guys, if you really want to learn something about living in Thailand, I give you a reference. You go over and check out a vlog called 20 Seconds in Thailand.
Oh, I like him.
And
I like that guy.
So you know what I'm talking about, right, Kev? You subscribe to him?
Oh yeah, I follow him around. He's always pretty interesting.
Yeah, and he puts out honest numbers. He's big he said, well, this is what he says. I can't prove it, and I'm not going to try and prove it. That he's a big financial bigwig in the States, and he gave it all up. Said screw it, because it was mind fucking him.
Stay there for 3 months, and now he's there for 2 years already.
Yeah, it was mind fucking him and hurting his stomach. Right. But I'm just saying, if you want to learn a little bit of what it's like to live in Thailand.
I like the food.
Okay? Yeah, the food is good and spicy. Yeah.
It's like anything.
And the bot rate, if you're bringing in American dollars, the bot rate is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm overdue for a trip out there. I've been meaning to go out there for a long time. I'm gonna make it out soon enough.
Where would you go to in Thailand?
I'd probably just go to Bangkok and Pattaya, honestly. I mean, I don't like Phuket. Yeah, I'm sure it's great, but I don't know. I'd probably go to Phuket.
Well, I think that's where that that guy is from in Phuket.
Yeah, 20 seconds in Thailand. He's over where Sonny was. He's over in Kamala Beach. That's where he's at.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be, you know, I would visit it, but I'll tell you guys one thing. That whole like spring break beach party scene, that's kind of the stuff that I don't know why it like makes me angry. I want nothing to do with it. And that's why
that would
like
be a
Thailand,
good video, Terry.
Yeah, those kind of
that's what Thailand's all about. It's just
it
a party
is.
town.
It is. And I don't know. I like, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's fun, but that whole it's like this like young rager, we go out there and fucking party, a bunch of backpackers. I'm not into that. It's not my scene.
Yeah, the backpackers are out there now begging and causing a lot of problems.
Oh, there's a ton. They're probably trashing the place too.
Oh yeah, they have trashed the place.
Well, it just comes back down to the same old story. That once your money runs out, then that's when you fucking realise, you know, that once you're there and you're spending your money, everything's nice. But once it turns to shit and you need help, then you're not going to get the fucking help.
Yeah, but see, when I was in the Philippines, and after 3.5 years, when I went belly down or bellied up, whatever. I did lose everything, and I did stay, and I found work when I was being a teacher at the Korean language centers. You know, I mean, so yeah, you can survive, but it's not like when you had thick pockets of bucks.
Hey, Kev, have you ever been to Thailand?
No, not yet.
Okay. Hey, we should all go on a trip. Yeah, I was actually going to go. A lot of my buddies went last June, and I was supposed to go. And I was looking up tickets. Originally, I saw really cheap tickets. It was something like $90 each way. And then I looked later, and it was over $300 round trip. And you know, for two people, $600. That adds up, man. So I decided not to go.
$16 for a hamburger.
What I don't understand is here we are talking about a country that, you know, why would we want to go to Thailand when we're married to a Filipino? It's like,
well, yeah, well now.
I could tell you why. There's a certain guy that. Hold on, just listen to me. There is a certain vlogger out there who likes to go to Pattaya Beach from Philippines. Okay, and he goes. If you let me finish instead of getting so indignant about it. I'm going to tell you why if you don't interrupt.
Get to the punchline.
He likes to. All right, don't fucking rush me, motherfucker. He loves to go over there because he loves the bars. He loves to get laid, and nobody can see what he's doing. Okay, that's his thing. And I won't mention that blogger's name. You may or may not know who he is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my argument. Well, that's. I mean, that's the only reason you'd want to go to Thailand.
Oh, yeah, I gave you a reason, right?
Yeah. Well, that's. I'm agreeing with you. That was basically what I was going to say. That's the only reason.
1 minute though. Here's what I don't understand. I mean, you could just as easily get laid in the Philippines. You don't need to go all the way to Thailand to get laid. So I don't buy that whole shit. Maybe.
Well, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, buddy boy. You're in Philippines. You're hooked up with a girl. You're in the bamboo pipeline.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it. So you're kind of.
All right. You should have beside something for a hat rack. All right. Come on.
Got it. Okay, that's a fair answer. That's
the only answer. You young fucking punks are always pointing your goddamn finger saying, you're wrong, you're wrong. Just open your fucking ears for a New York minute.
So Rodney Jones and Mai Johnson says lady boys. So they're calling your bullshit. They're saying he doesn't go there for the girls. He goes there for the lady boys with the giant titties.
Oh, okay. I'll put it generically for the trolls. I'll put it generically for the trolls. He goes there to get some strange. Does that all make you fucking happy? Jesus, Christ. He goes there for the strange.
Do I know who this vlogger is? I can't think of. I know there are some Thailand vloggers who will come over to the Philippines and do some videos and then go back to Thailand. I don't know if I remember any Philippines vloggers who go to Thailand. Do they film their adventures or not?
Rike.
Oh, okay.
And he has filmed in Pattaya. All right.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't recall that. Yeah. So he's done some
You-
videos out there.
You scroll way back in his
Oh,
video.
okay.
Do some research, young buck.
Oh
Okay?
man, I don't got time to watch fucking these.
Oh, you don't got
YouTube
time, but you
videos.
got time to speak off the cuff, right?
I only got time for Big Kev show. Come on, you guys.
I appreciate that,
that-
buddy, because I know you're a busy person. So
Jesus, I can hear you gagging from here, man.
busy
I can hear you.
masturbating.
Get on here, Donna. We need a woman on here. Get on here, Donna, if you're listening.
Oh no, it's too ugly for Donna just yet. Let's keep it ugly for a few more minutes.
Hey,
I'm enjoying it.
Look in the mirror.
I like that.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
I like that new avatar picture, Robert. That's actually that's a badass picture.
You like that?
I
Yeah.
do.
Blow it
I
up
do.
and see what the tattoos say. You'll laugh your ass off.
Oh, nice. No, I'm a big fan of like good artwork. You know what I mean? And that's some good artwork right there.
Oh yeah. See, here we go. Raymond Hammond. Robert loves the lady boys. How do you know what I love, Raymond? And who the fuck are you, Raymond Hammond? I mean, really? Come on, buddy. You're not going to get my fucking ass in a twist, buddy. You can say whatever you want, man.
Yeah, well, Mikey 550 says some of that stuff in Thailand is very strange. And he's right. Like, Thailand is on another level when it comes to, like, just weird shit compared to the Philippines. You go to I went to Pattaya that one time, and I just, like, strolled up Walking Street. Man, there is so much odd shit happening. I mean, it's pretty much like the Angeles City Walking Street times 50 of just strange nonsense, right? There's like a guy with a cobra biting his scrotum and he's like juggling at the same time. There is all sorts of crazy stuff going on. I mean, talk about like overloading your senses. I mean, yeah, it could be a bit much over there. I'm sure it's super fun. Like you go there, but I think after a while I'd be like, I gotta get the hell out of here. I don't know. That's just
Thailand has claimed a lot of livers, man.
What's that?
Thailand has claimed a lot of livers.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Hey,
I believe
89 when I was 89 when I was there on a port visit, USS Ogden. Look it up, Jimmy. Okay, look it up, motherfucker. Look it up. I watched a chick smoke a cigarette with her pussy. Okay.
Wow.
And blow smoke rings out of it. All right.
And Robert's never been the same since.
That left you all speechless, didn't it?
Robert, didn't they give you a balloon to hold?
Did they give you
a balloon to hold when you're in the bar? Didn't they give you a balloon to hold above your head?
Hell yeah. Yeah, and they would shoot a dart out of their pussy and pop it. Yeah. And what they would do is they put a tube in their pussy and then put the dart in their pussy, and then you'd hear them go, huh! And that
what about
the
drink? Did you see the drink one? Where you should do the clear water and it turn into Coke?
Yeah, I watched a girl squat on a half-empty beer bottle and then lean back, and when she put it back on the table, it was 3/4 full, and then I watched a Marine drink it.
Let me ask you this, Robert. I got an important question for you, because when I dug my ex-girlfriend, like when I dragged her to the sleazy ping pong show, right? There's all these girls out front like, oh, come on in, pussy show, come on in. And so I go in there and I'm like, oh yeah, this can be great. And all the girls in there are really good looking girls, except for the girl doing the show. So all of them are like really hot. They're all sexy. And then I look at the girl doing the show and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah,
but you know who's making
that the same case?
You know who's making the most money?
Well, probably her.
The ugly chick doing the show.
Yo, I'm sure. But is that the case everywhere where it's like they basically reel you in with like the hot girls and then you come in to see the show and you're like, what is that monster?
Come on, man, grow up. It's the old switch and bait.
It is. It is.
Switch. Okay.
Yeah, I had to get out of there. I think I told you guys this story, but yeah, I saw the dart thing, the ping pong, the banana, and then all of a sudden they said,
I like bananas.
Yeah, all of a sudden they said needle. They were announcing the next show, needle in pussy. And I was like, that's too much. Like, I'm scared of needles. I'm not big on needles. I don't need to ever see that in my life. And I got the hell out of there.
Was I there the last time Independence pulled in? Well, actually, I was there from 1983 to the end of '86, and I was military police. And the Indy used to pull in a lot, and I would have to go on extra duty because there were so many guys on SezStyle. They needed more military police. Those Airedales can cause a lot of problems.
So the bottom line of all this is Philippines is probably the better deal for beginners. Thailand is probably a bit more for the experienced old hands, but at the end of the day, they're both. Yeah, we're talking. If you're talking sleaze, you'll get taken. If you're a newbie and you go to Thailand, you'll be taken apart very quickly, a lot more quicker than you would be if you were a newbie in the Philippines.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That I agree with.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
In that respect. Yeah, you know, I've seen lots of men, you know, lots of businessmen that have been in charge of multi-million-dollar companies get taken apart by Thais, financially taken apart.
My Johnson says Thailand is for hardcore sleeves. Yeah, we got the fucking python biting the scrotum while the lady's dancing on stage. And it's a lady boy dancing on stage with a cobra biting the scrotum. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's stuff you.
I'm gonna have to sleep with the nightlight on tonight.
Novice,
but if you're looking for a relationship,
cherry boys like you should stay the hell out of Pattaya and Bangkok. All right?
Sticking to Kev's topic, if you want a relationship, I'd bypass all of them and head to the Philippines, especially if you're a newbie. That's my honest opinion. If you're a new person and you're a virgin to all this and you're listening to the show for the first time, which I find a miracle, and you want to go to the Philippines and meet an Asian lady, that's your safest bet.
I don't know if the Philippines is for newbies. I don't know.
I do.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. And then I will state.
No, you started now.
All right, well,
you started.
The newbie in the Philippines, if he's looking for the sleaze, the sleazy Filipinos are really good at making them think that they actually like you, right? So you're going to get taken to the cleaners by these girls. It's happened to so many guys where they're like, oh, this sleazy prostitute really loves me. She loves me. And then boom, done.
That's called the GFP. Okay.
Yeah, but we're comparing the worst and the not so worst. I mean, I'm stating that if you're going to get taken apart, you're better to be taken apart by a Filipino than a Thai. If you can follow my reasoning. At the end of the day, you don't want to be taken apart, but we're talking about in this case scenario of going to the sleeves.
Yeah, but you have to own up to one thing, Mike.
What's that?
That you're fucking biased and you love Filipinos, okay? Just say it.
Yeah.
Be good, all right?
Just
say
no,
it, all right?
Just
don't be a little bitch. Come on.
Just
say you're
but
biased.
You won't let me finish.
Okay.
The problem is I've had the three strikes, the relationship, sure, but we're talking asking it from my experience. I mean, I can't help it if my experience leads it to sound like it's biased, but the facts are the facts. I mean, it's not just me talking. Other guys you talk to your friends and you ask your friends. The average relationship between a Thai person and a Westerner is around 5 to 6 years.
Well, nobody's disputing you.
No, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But whereas with a Filipino, the average is probably well over 10, 15, 20 years.
Okay, with all that aside, they should change the name of this topic to what not to do in a relationship, because we got the biggest three striker on the panel. You.
I can't help it. Like most guys, we think with our little heads.
Yeah,
Well,
And
that
our big
works,
heads,
you know.
our big heads don't get used as much.
Well, when you go out in town,
It's like
put some ice on that motherfucker, and you'll be able to think clearly. All right.
or I'll just bust a nut before you go out.
I don't know, Mike. I think you
Well,
should be more upset. Robert has insulted you by calling you a three-holer. I don't even know how that would work. I mean, maybe the eye sucker to the ear, but it's very offensive.
Well, not really. I mean, it's life. It's life, you know.
I said three striker, son.
Three
Son, I said
striker.
three
I mean,
striker. Go get your ears cleaned out, son.
Has Big Chicken gone for the dump? No.
All right, well, here's one thing I will say.
Well, I'm a little bit full.
I'd
but
rather be known as the three striker
Kinda hard
if
to
it helps.
squeeze it
If
out
my
right
advice
now.
helps save
I'm
someone
drinking
else
apple juice.
from if it helps someone else from going down the track that I took. I mean, that's all what it's all about. It's learning from experiences, be it good or bad.
Well,
the next guy along,
you haven't learned that
the next
well,
guy
have
along
you?
might. The next guy along might look at me and go, "Fuck that 3 times, fucking hell." But at least he's learnt from that by listening to the story.
That's true. Mike does have the experience, so he's talking from personal experience. 2 Thai wives, and he's currently married to a Filipina.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I've got no regrets. I mean, it's like anything. Well, you know, it's a learning curve, isn't it? I mean, if I had it all over again, sure, I might do things a little bit
Hey,
differently.
guys, I
We all
got
would, but-
something to address here. Jimmy, however you pronounce your last name, I don't want to insult you, bro. But Jimmy, no, I'm not a cheap cocksucker. I will spend the money. I will go, and I will personally send you videos and photographs of me sticking my cock in some chick's mouth. All right, if that makes you fucking happy, bro. Anything.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say something a lot better. I thought you were gonna say, "I'm not a cheap cocksucker. I'm just a cocksucker."
No, that's good self-deprecation, but you know, I want to just.
Do we have to really?
And Jimmy, what would you know about the USS Independence? Do you have any military experience? Do you know anything about the Navy? Or do you just go off what you read off the internet, Jimmy? Please, inquiring minds want to know, Jimmy. Now that I've given you all this attention, Jimmy, please answer us, Jimmy.
So I'm just going to throw something out here, and it could be a little bit offensive. I don't know, but I'm just going to throw this out there. Personally, I am partial towards Thai food over Filipino food. Now, before I go on, Filipino food is delicious.
Really?
There's a whole bunch of Filipino food that is delicious. But when it comes to like complex flavors, sour, spicy, salty, I'm gonna choose Thai food. Thai food is fucking amazing.
Mm. Yeah, well, I have to agree.
Food also.
Yeah, Thai food is.
Even
It's an
Lynn
acquired taste. Well, it's an acquired taste, Filipino food. I mean, I won't even eat adobo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my.
That's-
I'll be honest. I mean,
that's like the most simple Filipino food. It's like, nope, I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, nothing to do with it. I mean, at the end of the day, and it's not being rude or insulting. I mean, but my mother-in-law knows that I won't eat it. I don't like it. I just.
Jimmy,
I
you
can't,
play
you
nice now.
I eat it all, man. I eat the isao,
yeah,
the chicken intestine. I eat the balut. I eat it all, and it's good. It's good stuff.
But you won't use water to wash your butt. That's sick.
Well, I like Filipino food, but day after day, it tends to be a lot. I guess the best word is unhealthier. Like a day after day of eating fried shit, or just fried meats, and like a lack of vegetables. And if you do have vegetables, it's kind of the same vegetables like eggplant, string bean. They use tomato. I like tomatoes, but I don't know. Like time after time again, I'm like, I need a fucking salad or something. And in Thailand, they make these amazing salads. Spicy beef salad, bamboo shoot salad. I mean, this shit is quality food.
Jimmy, the Independence is an aircraft carrier. Okay? Are you happy? And your other answer is half-assed, Jimmy. All right, try again. Yeah, we get you, Sez. Thai food is amazing. We got it, man. You don't have to drone on because I know you love the sound of your friggin' voice.
That is true. That is true. So going back to the salads, look, and we got salad, pussy, we got meat. No. What movie's that from? What movie's that from?
Well, I thought you was trying to toss your salad.
Yeah, no, Donna Johnson said there's a lot of good Filipino foods. I agree. She says afritada, caldereta, seafoods cooked with coconut milk. I agree. Absolutely. There's a ton of delicious Filipino foods, but I feel like, you know, I eat it every day. I eat it every day. And then I don't know why. I feel like, damn, I need something healthy. That's just my thoughts. I'm like, I need to eat.
Canton.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, there's no salad. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do have. There's one salad I have, which is tomato, onions, eggplant, and like vinegar. It was pretty damn good. I'll admit it was like a Filipino style salad.
You spend too much time in California, dude. All this health food.
No, well, California Thai food is shit, man.
I'm talking all this health food. You want health food this, health food that. You want all that shit? Go to fucking San Francisco. Jesus Christ. We're all going to die sooner or later, man.
I used to live in San Francisco for 13 years, man. There's
should have stayed there.
Well, places are fucking dumb.
Well,
no, I'm just joking.
I saw them ragging on your ass last night about, you know, how you're having intimate relations with lady boys. You had your own personal troll in the chat.
Oh, man.
I was reading all that.
A personal troll. I have like 50 personal trolls, Robert.
Oh, really?
I got a whole fucking army, man. I control those motherfuckers.
I'm beginning to get trolls, believe it or not.
It'll happen, guys. It'll happen. You just got to roll with it, man. Race them.
But right now, I got 20. Oh, I got 30 people, and I don't have no zero. I only have 0 strikes. So
Jimmy, you live in Norfolk, Virginia. Can you tell me?
5 minutes?
Hold on, Jimmy. Can you tell me you live in Norfolk, Virginia? Are you one of the guys that puts up signs, sailors keep off the grass? Are you a civilian? Are you one of those fucking asshole civilians who hate sailors?
I've got a shout out.
Shout it.
Yeah, okay. Just before we carry on, I just want to. Did you say Kev Donna's in the room? Did you say that? Is that right, Donna? You listening?
Yeah. And
is she still there?
Hi, Jerry.
Okay. Well, I've got something to say. Donna, if you're listening, and I know you are, I'd just like to say, I know Kevin's already said this, but I just take it personally that I thank you for supporting the cause, and I appreciate it, and it's good. It's good to see that, and that goes for you other guys too that have supported Kevin. I also appreciate that too.
Yeah,
keep it up.
We got all of my followers are here right now. One follower, he left me, but that's okay.
Who?
Well, I don't say no names, but
wait, you can actually. You can tell when people left you. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing because I was gonna leave you pretty soon.
That means you. Does that mean you can see who gives you a thumbs down? Fuck, I better not do it.
No. In Patreon, Kev's right. Kev's right. You can see it'll say like so and so stop pledging or something. It'll say that. And so he's right. Yeah. So when whatever. I mean, here's the thing. Doesn't matter if they pull out, they still pledge something. So you got to respect that, Kev.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kev. I'm sure they had their reason. I mean, the problem is with this Patreon.
Somebody that I had on my show, and and he pulled out.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Wait, this is really funny. I don't know if Donna Johnson and My Johnson are related, but Donna Johnson says, I was moved by Kev's story. And then My Johnson goes, I was moved by the ping pong pussy stories.
Well, Mike Johnson, if you were moved by that ping pong story, mate, get on to Kevin's Patreon and donate $3 a month. It's only a cup of coffee, you guys, and I know you've heard the story from me 101 times, but we'll make it 100.
So you gotta say it anyway, aren't you? Huh.
I'm gonna bore you with it, but we want Kevin's kids back in the States, and we want you guys to give Kevin a hand. donate $3 a month to the cause. I even got Sez to donate, so that's saying something.
You know, like I said, a lot of my followers are very good. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Seth, I appreciate you too, buddy. So try not to yank your $3 out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride for a couple months, and then one day I'm gonna wake up and be like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Here you go, guys. Here you go, Jimmy Dirt. Hey guys, hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy just said I would like to donate $20 and be done with it. Go right ahead and do that, Jimmy. Go right ahead and do that.
Jimmy, you can do that, mate, if you want.
PayPal.
No, you can do it on Patreon too. You can do a one-off if that's what you want to do, mate.
Yeah, what you do is one-off. You wait for your card to get charged, and then you cancel it, or then you unpledge, and then it'll just do the one time, right?
I think there's an option you can do a one-off. I'm not sure.
I don't think there is.
I'm sure
Patreon's like it's all about the kind of recurring pledge. But they say if you want to do a one-off, that's what you do. You basically pledge. Once your card gets charged, which is until the first of the month, then after it's charged, you just take it out. Or you could do like 5 months. Oh, my math's really bad. What would that be? Like 6-7 months of $3. You know, and that's $20.
Hey, they're now talking about Johnson's in the live chat. Donna says, "My Johnson, you've got a big Johnson."
I think that should be the title of the show today. Should just be Johnson's.
Let's talk about the Johnsons.
Well, I think
it should be how many times Mike got fucked over by an Asian girl.
Who?
You
hear all night, Robert.
You know this, Robert? I come back with a smile on my face to try again. That's half the fun.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, Randall, that's right, buddy. You can do it on my PayPal. Like I said, most all my subscribers and my donatees are all on the show right now. So you all are pretty cool. And thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I have 32 viewers. One person give me 1 thumbs down, but that's okay.
Hey, Big Kevin, I'm going to do you a favor. I got an announcement for your chat. If enough people go on to Big Kevin's Patreon account or his
PayPal.
What's your other account? PayPal, and donate something. I'm not asking for a certain amount, but just something, whatever you can. And if the numbers start coming up, I will tell a monkey story.
Wow.
For a minute, I thought he was going to dig into his pocket.
A monkey story is pretty cool.
Hey, I don't give my monkey stories out.
Right,
if I tell a monkey story on your fucking show, you damn well better feel privileged, okay?
Hey, I don't mean to
did a good job on my Patreon, so yes, thank you, buddy.
I don't mean to sound stupid. Well, it's probably because I am stupid, but what is a monkey story?
Well, that's like the monkey in your panties, or what?
I don't want to hear. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to hear a story where Robert had a monkey in his penis.
Will you answer? Will you answer?
Oh, I don't know, buddy.
Mike,
I'm curious about the photographs of Robert getting his dick sucked.
I don't want to go hurry up and look.
This is bestiality, and it's wrong.
Oh,
no bestiality.
Cruelty to
animals.
I don't support this cause, Robert. I'm not supporting this fucking cause.
You have never heard one of my monkey stories?
I don't know, man.
I know it's going to get me nightmares.
I know you spank your monkey, says, but that's not what it's about. Okay?
No, well, that I'm doing as we speak. Aren't we all?
Well, no, not really.
Ray Hammond says, donate Robert to hell with the monkeys.
Oh, just donate Robert?
Yeah.
Oh,
Robert, look, you got another troll. Look, the dude's name is Monkey Kung Fu, and he says Robert has a history of monkey fucking and monkey killing.
Killing what?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Monkey Kung Fu. I ran your brother over that one day, you know, but it happens.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, let's be nice to
There
monkeys.
you go. Donna loves my monkey stories. There you go.
Rodney
All right.
Jones, Iowa State Fair starts on Friday. I'll get you a pic of some sheep pussy. Yeah, you haven't seen real pussy until you've seen sheep pussy.
Well, that's true. I never really didn't know that.
Are you a goat fucker?
No.
That's Kiwi Mike. Let Kiwi Mike tell the animal stories, okay? We don't want to hear it from an American. We want to hear it from a true animal fucker.
Okay,
You wonder why they call us the ugly Americans, man. Says you need to stand at parade rest for about 5 minutes.
Stand where?
Okay.
At parade rest.
What is that? Robert, you're saying all this shit. It's like whoosh, right over my head, bro.
Hey, why don't you just have a timeout? There. You can come back in when the bell rings again.
What was my rank in the military? Well, I'm retired and I no longer have a rank, Ronald. And you or anybody else will never be privy to that information.
But you could tell us, like, just whisper it.
Did you get it?
Hey, Kev, when's the next coup, mate? What's the next famous guest you're going to have on?
Well, you know, I got so many guests on, I'm probably going to have to kick somebody off to let one in.
What are you talking about? There's only 4 of us on here.
Well, I know that, but I'm trying to keep
I'm talking about.
low.
Oh, are you now?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the guests, you know, because you've done some pretty good cues lately. I mean, you're starting to be a trendsetter. I mean, you had the Hobo on, you had Barry Jordan on, you've had
okay, get off his cock, Mike. Get off his cock, Mike. Get off his cock. We understand where you're coming from. Get off his cock.
Yeah, get off his cock and hop on my Johnson. I like that guy. That guy's all right. I like my Johnson.
Yeah, you know, but having those kind of guests on irritates other people.
Not a rank.
Hey, what's the deal, Kev? What's the latest? Because I know you were kind of hated for a little while there. I think it was probably just yesterday. You were really hated. Are you now friends with everyone? What's the latest happenings?
I don't know. I'm just trying to keep low and stay low to the ground and keep humping.
Fuck that.
You know what you should do, Big Kev?
Put it out there, Kev. Put it out there, mate.
Go ahead.
You know what you should do, Big Kev? You should start putting your story up and front and up, right up front and center, in front of everybody again, retelling it in a when you do another vlog.
What good is that going to do?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, look, you gotta understand. You got to keep telling your people your story because you get new people coming on your blogs every day. Okay.
Yeah, well, they're not going to watch the videos, though.
No, he's got it on his Patreon.
Yes, he does.
Just put the story on there. Yeah.
Yes, he does. But what I'm saying is, people have to really scroll really far back now to see your story. So if you refresh your story once in a while, you're going to get more on your Patreon and your PayPal.
Well, yeah.
You repost it.
Yeah, repost it, put it up front and center on your blogs. That's all I'm saying. And speak a little bit about it on your blogs.
What you can do
every time.
What Kev can do is, well, Cecil will know how to do it. You just you pin the original one
to the top,
to the front. So yeah, so that's when they hit the channel, they can, that will be the primary one or whatever.
Here's what I think Kev should do, and this will help like his keywords and his SEO situation. Is he should put a little description of his story in the summary box. So under all these links or above all the links, whatever you prefer, put as a default, here's my story. Here's what I'm trying to do. Kind of almost as that should be your Patreon thing as well. And then put like trying to get my family back to the Philippines. I was a Philippines expat for 13 years and I fucked up many times. I don't know. Write whatever you want. Just make sure your spelling and grammar isn't the same as it is on your Patreon page. But yeah, I think that would.
You're a dick, Says. You're a fucking dick.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, Kev, that would actually probably be really helpful so people know what your channel's about. Now, what's funny is I'm saying all this shit and I haven't done that. I mean, that's a good idea for myself. I should probably get off this show, stop fucking around, and actually do that.
Yeah, and watch your spelling and fucking grammar at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, asshole.
Fucking troll.
Oh, man.
No wonder why you got 50.
Oh, now I got two. Thanks, Seth. You guys talk about money, and now I got another thumbs down.
Dude, there's so many trolls. There's so many trolls in the chat.
Just delete it.
Yeah,
just delete them.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the
delete
thumbs
them
down. You can't delete the thumbs down.
No, but is the thumbs down going to kill you?
Well, hopefully they won't outdo my 13.
They don't. Thumbs up or thumbs down don't mean a shit.
Lewis has a question. He says, why don't you guys talk about how all you guys have addressed ensuring your family back home are kept posted on your whereabouts? I mean, it's pretty simple for me. I use a whole bunch of methods. It's like Facebook, Skype, whatever, it's pretty easy to keep in contact with your family nowadays. Now, if you're in a remote province, connection, it's gonna be hard.
Fazio. I seen this. You see, Mr. Fazio put out a new video today, but I think it's like 20 years old. He was kind of crazy in that video too.
Yeah, what's that got to do with the price of fish? At the end of the day, you just fucking tell your embassy where you are, register with your embassy, and that's all you need to do.
That's what I like about you, Mike. You're an abrupt little dick. You really make me laugh.
Well, I'm a big dick. Let's get it right. If we're gonna put it out there,
in keeping with the theme of the chat, you're a big Johnson, right?
Oh well, attention.
I was gonna make like a smart ass remark and be like, well, I have a big dick, but it's just not true, so I'll refrain from saying it.
Yeah, no lying.
Well,
hey guys, I gotta go sell a TV real quick. I'm like selling all this shit. I'll be back in about like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
He's gonna get
later, guys.
He's gonna go and talk dirty with Lynn for a while. It only takes 10 minutes. He'll be back.
She's going to have to break out the tweezers. She's going to have to break out the tweezers and the feather to find that motherfucker.
Oh, you mean he has a little sliver?
Yeah. He's got an inch for him.
Oh, well, I'm sure if you blow on it, it will get bigger.
No. Yeah. Guys with small dicks always use that fucking old saying, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Oh, well, that works too. I mean, sometimes you get shy, Sometimes it's not all there. But if you talk nice to it, it will be happy again.
Yeah.
As long as it works.
Oh, heck. Well, Donna, what's happening in your side of the world? When are you going to have your next show? Because
okay, I will let you know.
Over to you, and you could have
me and Baguio Life will be having our next show Saturday, 9:30. Right, 9:30 p.m. Can I finish here? Jesus Christ. 9:30 p.m. Philippine time. That will be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Seaboard time. Okay.
And you got a special.
We have a have a show just once a week.
I thought you was going to have a special guest.
I am letting the owner of the channel, Baguio Life, decide on the guest, and he will message me on what homework I need to do to interrogate special guest.
I heard from another party's video that I just skimmed through that you were going to have an exclusive guest that's going to be interviewed that met the hobo or something. Or maybe I heard that wrong.
Well, yeah, that is a possibility in the pipeline, but
that is true. Okay,
I didn't say it was a true. I said it's a possibility. It's a teaser. You got to show up. You got to find out. You know?
And I thought it was on Friday. Oh, that must be Friday US time. Ah, okay, I got it.
You got.
It's Saturday. Yep, mate.
Saturday, Philippines. Yep. Okay.
Time. Yep, 9:30 a.m. Good.
Yeah.
I'll be there with bells on.
Oh, you be there. I'll look for you in the chat and make sure you troll me so I feel important.
I'll just sit there silently watching.
And I see my favorite troll, Jimmy, has gone away. I actually like Jimmy. He really asks the hard-hitting questions, but I'm not into giving personal information out to people I don't know or run with. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't ask me my rank, grade, serial number, where I live, how many pimples I have on my ass. It's basically none of your fucking business. Okay?
Nobody's
and Jerry Cordanian, yeah, and nobody trolls Mike. and Jerry Cordanian, my favorite liberal, is in the chat now.
I like Jerry. Jerry's a good man. He has good videos too, so you guys watch his channel.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, hey, Jerry Cochran says Robert is a cranky bugger today.
Well, yeah.
Everybody
did you drink your dinner today?
Well, actually, I didn't get my Jergens lotion today, and I got one stuck in the chamber, and I really need to get it out.
And that old folks home where you stay, didn't they fucking give you a cup of tea and biscuits yet?
I just finally got a cup of coffee, and I'm feeling a little bit better. But I just hate when people crawl up my fucking ass and ask me personal questions. I mean, really, grow the fuck up. Who wants to give all their personal information out on Facebook? Or Hangouts, wherever the fuck we are on here? I don't know, but
yeah.
Good luck to you when you do that.
I try not to give out too much, but it sometimes happens. You get the conversations, and
it does.
Yeah, that's the bad
slip.
You know what amazes me the most is like I told a story about a buddy of mine that I have in Chiang Mai. I'm saying that wrong. Chiang Mai. And somebody come back and said, well, there's no beach by Chiang Mai. Okay. You know, I will honestly tell you, he is there, number one. And I will honestly tell you, I've never been there, number two. And I make mistakes. It's not a lie, Jimmy, so calm down. You don't have to pick apart my story. If anything, just come on and ask an intelligent question, and I'll answer it.
Well, that puts me at a loss.
I mean, yeah, it's not good to revolve too much information. Just enough to let people know who you are. Yeah, we don't want nobody's life story because it's nobody's business. Just kick back and relax and take off your shoes and put your feet up.
Big Kev, I'm understood. I can't even pronounce his name, but it says, no harm, Randall. Robert needs to take a garlic pill and dunk his...
I like fried garlic.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. That's what I'm going to do later on, man. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go down to the VFW, smoke a carton of cigarettes, have a couple of drinks, tell some fucking war stories. Okay?
Well, I like Jerry.
You're on form today, mate, aren't you? You're on form today.
I love your laugh, Mike. Yeah, I love your laugh, Mike. I like to make you laugh, and you know, I'm gonna try and make you laugh so hard you piss yourself, Mike. You know?
Now that's scary thought.
Well, if you got to go to the bathroom, you can do it now because Now's a good time.
Jerry, I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing. I'm not in the middle. I'm an American, and I vote my conscience.
Build that wall, eh, Robert?
What do you think of that, Jerry?
Build that wall.
No, I would not smoke a joint with you, Jerry. No, I do not like drugs. The only drugs I do is caffeine and once in a while some alcohol.
Yeah, caffeine's a pretty bad. That's a bad drug. Keeps you from sleeping. I have a bad time sleeping, so. Oh, Robert.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Has a smoothing voice.
Ask me a question, Big Kevin, and I'll tell you no lies.
Well, when you tell somebody a lie, you know, it's hard to keep telling the truth because one lie can snowball effect.
Oh, definitely, brother. Check it out. Terry McGreevy says, Robert, will you captain Ren's boat? No, I will not, because I would beat Ren to death the first day because he would make so many mistakes.
I haven't seen him for a while. What has he been doing?
You mean you haven't heard?
Who, Ren?
What?
Oh, you haven't heard, Kev?
What's that?
Ren. He's gone.
He
got arrested. Oh, I better not say.
Oh, you spit it out, buddy. Spit it out.
Already started it.
Huh? You don't stick it in a quarter of the way and say, "Look, I'm gonna stop." Jesus Christ!
It sounds like you can piss yourself.
I can just visualize the silence in the room. Oh no, another rumor.
If you giggle, you're gonna tinkle on yourself. So stop it.
Okay, I'm just pulling your chain. I don't know. I was just trying to imply something that's all just to create a rumor, but no, I chickened out.
Don't start stuff because
I was gonna steer.
Especially on my channel. Go to somebody else's channel and say something, then I can go point a finger at them. But don't be nice to my channel because
then you want 3,000 views.
Right.
Yeah,
Please be nice to Kevin's channel.
You seen how many views that guy has?
Yeah.
He should be thanking us.
Joe Alba, nothing happened to Ren. Mike is just being cheeky.
Yeah,
is that what you call it, cheeky? Huh?
Yeah. You're right. Nothing happened to Ren. I was just stirring, guys. Don't panic. I was going to start a new...
If anything happened to that little Latino boy, I would just break down in fucking tears, man. I mean, that guy makes me laugh just when he talks to me, for Christ's sake.
I like him. I mean, he's a good little... Oh, I didn't mean little, but I mean, he's a good guy. Jesus.
And what's even funny, the Filipina he's with is taller than him.
Maybe she has like high heels on. Ever thought of that, sir?
You what? No, she is actually taller than him. I mean, this is a no-shitter. This is not a fucking rumor. She is taller than Ren. Ren is like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, but she can't pee standing up, so that's one thing.
Well, that's where you're wrong. They have a device women can use now so they can pee standing up.
What's Terry doing?
No, Robert did not say that. See
how easy it's
Terry, I told you put a rubber band around your bottle opener and put it around your wrist. Just listen,
Jerry. I guess you have never heard me talk on any of the blogs when you're asking. Now that you're asking that question, okay, and you have not paid attention to my prior logo. All right, dude, Pull your head out of your ass, brother. I got you on Facebook.
You realise what's going to happen, don't you, Robert? Ren's going to
that?
jump online soon and say, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Yeah, I know. Thanks for starting this shit.
That's all right.
Little dickhead.
Here to help.
See, and even Donna backs me up. Trixie is tall. Maraming salamat, maganda.
Well, I need to have both of them on my show at the same time so I can have a woman's point of view.
Hey, can you start deleting Luca Ponce's comments? You got that, kid, big?
Hello. What's that?
Can you start deleting Luca Ponce's comments? The guy that's saying I said Ren got arrested. Just start deleting him and block him. You really need to stop that. Do not besmirch my name. I will fucking find you wherever you are. I will rip your head off. I will shit down your throat. I will put your fucking head back on, and you'll be able to taste it. How's that, guys?
You guys just be nice, okay? You can be naughty on other people's shows. Just because. Yeah, just because.
I'll take full credit for this.
That's right. Calm down. Yeah, everybody calm down. I mean, we got to be a little bit more better than the other shows because this is my show and I got
We don't have to.
I got the power.
Just be ourselves, Kev. That's what our show's about. Your show. Be yourself.
Whoever's on my show, I like to think of you guys as part of my show. I always give all of you guys links to come on, and you know.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, so Mofo's back.
You're a good mate, Big Kevin, as Michael.
Yeah,
said.
but see, like I told you guys before, I'm a gullible person, and I can easily be persuaded. So I apologize about that. But once I find out that I'm being screwed, then I want to screw back. And then people get mad because they think I'm angry or jealous or whatever.
Yeah, I understand it was a joke, but when you do that, there are dipshits in the chat who think it's real, and they run to other places and start spreading it like wildfire. And
that's called misconstrued.
Yeah, and then I look like a dickhead. I love a good joke as next to the next guy, but that's not a joke, okay? That's fucking somebody over. All right?
Well, yeah.
I appreciate it if you wouldn't do that.
Hey, and if I have a show on, I don't know, but don't go on the other show and then tell somebody that I have a show because I get blamed for it, and I don't want to get nobody's upset or angry because I'm taking somebody's shows because we all supposed to be working together. So that's what I want to do.
Okay. So every time Sez has a show, we have one too.
Oh, look at.
Well, no. I mean,
hey, sorry guys, I just got done masturbating. What I miss?
Well, you missed everything except the wall.
You know, Seth, you're a young punk, but I like your ass, man. You're all right.
You're not the only one who likes my ass, Robert.
Come on, Seth.
So how much did you get for your TV?
Show hopping. Yeah. Well,
you don't mind
if
I slap it a little while I'm abusing you, do you?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good because Sez, who's me now, Sez has a luscious heart-shaped ass. I think that everyone knows that. That is a fact.
I'm gonna get sick.
Hey guys, I'm
we're talking about your fucking TV.
Just jump on.
What'd you get for your TV?
Well, here's the deal.
Yeah,
here's
what'd
the
you
deal.
get
Actually,
for it?
It's kind of funny. I've been selling all sorts of shit. I mean, this is like stuff that I just never got around to selling. And basically, I went on Craigslist and I started listing this stuff for pretty good deals. and boom, I've just been selling it like crazy. I only got one more thing left, and then I'm out, man. I have no more.
Are you selling your
assets.
$800 piece of pussy?
$800 piece of pussy.
Yeah,
I don't know which piece of pussy you're talking about.
You said you
Are
had
you talking about my gaping
pussy
vagina?
You said you had a pussy that you paid $800 for.
No, I did not. I said I had a gaping vagina, and it is, there is no price. It is priceless. Okay, there's no cost on my gaping vagina.
Speaking about pussy, how much did it cost you to take your cat with you?
Oh man, I'll do a video on that. But let me tell you guys something. I'll just break.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Seth?
Yeah, bringing an animal to the Philippines is no fun.
That'd be a good video.
Yeah, I'll do a video on it for sure. But it is a pain in the ass, and the fact that let me just tell you guys, there's so many different steps where you could fuck up, and you think the information would be online. It's not. There's all these different sources of information, and they're all wrong. All the sources are wrong.
Terry.
Did you have to get your cat microchipped or whatever?
No, surprisingly, that's one step I didn't have to do. It's not required for the Philippines, but it is required for a lot of countries. Now, I did. Like I said, I'll do a video on this because it's not going to do it any justice. Telling you guys, it's pretty boring, but it's a pain in the ass for sure.
We'll let you promote your video.
What's that? Yeah,
you really
hey, you guys,
do you really like that cat
Terry,
that much?
Terry just telling me my
That
dog
seems like a lot
likes
of-
fucking my leg. Well, I have a story for you. When I used to be a bouncer, I had a brindle pit bull puppy. Maybe he's around 1 year old, maybe a little bit older than a 1 year old. And my buddy, he used my house, and he brought this girl over that he picked up downtown, and he brought her to my house, and he was doing a happy dance, and my dog, my pit bull, hopped on his leg and started doing the happy thing with him, and my buddy tried to pull away, and my dog started growling. So.
So you see,
I was just going off of what Terry was saying because Terry had a good story, so I had to match him.
So why would you want to take any pet to the Philippines? I just don't understand that logic.
Well,
it's a lot of hassle.
It's gonna get eaten.
It's really hard. It's an easy answer, Mike. Yeah, like a lot of people have pets, right? But do a lot of people have the ugliest cat, like the ugliest cat? This is the fucking Cadillac of cats. I'm not leaving him behind. I paid good money for this cat.
Okay. Yeah, well, fair enough. I mean, it just seems like a lot. I mean, fuck, why would you take a pet to the Philippines of all places? That in Thailand, hot, stinking climate. And look at all the stray dogs and cats there is over there for a start. Some places aren't designed for animals as pets. I mean, places like that for pets. I mean, Asians have a fascination with pets, but in some of the countries, and you can see them dogs walking around and fucking.
You know what they're gonna do?
Some of those dogs look kind of scary, like they're like zombie dogs. Those dogs.
You know what they're
like
gonna do with that cat? You know what they're gonna do with that cat of Sez's? They're gonna turn the motherfucker into show pow. You know what show pow is?
Oh, my favorite.
Ooh, that's just delicious.
No.
And fry it.
Sorry,
put all kinds of sauces in it. Put it in a nice warm dough. That's show pow with cat meat in the middle of it.
Robert, you're talking to the wrong guy. Mike doesn't even eat adobo. He doesn't even fucking adobo.
Yeah, hang on.
Show pow.
Yeah, I eat those. Yeah, I eat those things. They're things with the meat in the middle, and it's Chinese. I can eat those.
That's fucking cat meat, dude. That's cat meat.
Well, cat.
No wonder it tastes nice.
Hey, have you guys ever gone
rat? That's the barbecue.
I like those.
I know.
I can eat those. I eat heaps of those. Yeah, I can handle those.
The rat is barbecue. They call it taga barbecue.
Well,
okay.
Makes kind of making me a little bit hungry right now.
Yeah, you know what? Have you guys ever taken one of those long bus rides? Like you take a Victory liner, you take a series in the Visayas.
Like 3 hours long?
Yeah, well, like like a few hours, right? And then they stop. They usually stop for a little bathroom break.
Oh yeah,
and I'm always skeptical. I'm like, should I eat this show pow? Should I eat this show pow? And then I do, right? I always got to get a show pow at one of those random little stalls. And you know what? Well, so far I've been pretty decent, but there's at least a few times where I for sure got explosive diarrhea, for sure.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something about.
You know, the first time I was with a Filipina, she kept yelling, "Oh, Victory liner, Victory liner."
Is that the monkey story?
You get it, Sez? No, that's not the monkey story. That's the Victory liner story.
I've had food poisoning twice in all my years of being there, and the first time was bloody, and none of it was street food, believe it or not. The first one was fucking party. I had a fucking Hawaiian pizza, and I was that crook. I nearly went to hospital that time as well.
Ooh.
I was bad, man. But then there was one other time. Well, I'm just saying, it just happened. You'd expect Pizza Hut of all things to be pretty reasonable, right? I mean, the last thing you'd expect to get fucking crooking on a pizza, especially in a Pizza Hut in Makati. But anyway, yeah, fucking. And then the other time was we had a barbecue and they cooked those, those red sausages or whatever they fucking are.
Oh yeah, those are breakfast sausages.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Hungarian sausage?
No. Just I can't think of the name of them.
No, I know what you're talking about. They're
Filipino sausage.
Yeah, the red side with the red dye on them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I had
sausage.
Oh, you're talking about those sausages that look like a dog penis.
Oh, balls.
Yeah. Anyway, I was talking to eating one of those. They said, "Oh, have one of these. Have one of these." And you know how they always offer you food, and you get sick of saying no, but okay, they wear you down. So I had this fucking thing, and I ate it, and I ate about half of it, and I thought, "Fucking yuck!" And I saw the stray dog, so I biffed it over there, biffed it to the dog. Anyway, fucking about an hour later, I started feeling a bit crook, and I thought, "Oh, here we go." Oh, fucking hell.
See, Jimmy sympathizes with you. I get the runs the first day I get there and the day I leave. Yeah. My first tour of duty in the Philippines started in 83 and ended in 86. Okay, so the last log I cut was in 83. And then the last month of 86 when I was home, I finally cut a log again. That was 3 years of fucking, pissing out my arse. As my friend said.
I used to get during my first trips, I used to get
milk.
Yeah, I used to get the traveler's diarrhea. I think we all got that before. But I'll tell you guys, recently, I don't know what it is. I probably have all this bacteria in my body. I don't really get sick anymore.
Well, your body adjusts. I mean,
you're almost giving me the shits right now, Seth. So
I did pretty well.
Best thing to do, Seth, before you go back, right? Before you go back to Philippines, this is what you need to do. You need to go to the store and buy some probiotic drinks and start drinking them one a day, okay? And you will build up your immune system in your gut where all the good bacteria is.
Yeah.
Okay? And you will be less prone to getting the shits. Now, if I knew that back in the early 80s, I would have done that. And I wouldn't have had to piss out my ass for 3 years. Okay? Little traveler's chat for you, all right? I'll take care of you, cherry boy. Don't you worry. Okay?
Yeah, thank you. And plus, the probiotics help you because when you're taking all those antibiotics for all the questionable STDs that you caught, it works great, man. Because you don't want the STDs to you don't want the antibiotics to you gain an immunity to them, right? So you take those probiotics and counteract them. So it's all good, man.
Oh, that's the
idea. If you're taking strong antibiotics, the pro is meant to counter the side effects.
There you go.
I like Snow King.
No.
like the yogurt and all that other crap that they make you eat.
Yeah,
You can eat that. What do they call it? That pro yogurt. That pro.
they have
Biotic
good
yogurt or whatever
bacteria
it's
in
called.
it.
Yeah, you got it. But I mean, that's if you're on a reign of pills that are antibiotics that are.
I have only been sick. Yeah, I got sick.
Kev's in the background, like
that.
I like choking.
Yeah, I like choking, but instead he put him in the hospital, so that had been a bad experience.
Wait, here we go. Rodney Jones, talk about good travel advice. Rodney Jones says ciproxin is good for STDs and malaria. Talk about a dual acting medicine. That's great. Thanks, Rodney.
Well, have you tried it, or does somebody just tell you that and hoping you're going to try it?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if Rodney Jones has the experience, like he got like chlamydia and malaria at the same time. Now that sounds like it. That sounds like not a good day.
Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, if you're going to fucking play around, you'd use condoms, wouldn't you?
Should not get sick often. Oh, that's true, Jerry. Yeah, if you eat good and try to have a good diet, but when you eating and drinking that coconut, you got to be careful. You got to do it in stride. You just can't just sit down and say, I love this stuff and just keep on eating it, because the coconut is a laxative and it will make you. So if you eat all foods and it has coconut inside of it, you're gonna be using that laxative all the time.
Yeah, Jimmy Dury makes a good point. He said, I never heard of malaria in Angeles. I don't think they really have malaria, or I could be wrong, but I don't think it's prevalent in Angeles City. I know they have malaria in, for example, Palawan. So if you're in Palawan, now I traveled there and I didn't take any malaria pills, because the way I look at it is there is no medicine for dengue fever, right? So if you're dealing with mosquitoes anyways, you might as well just put on a shit ton of mosquito repellent, and then you cover yourself from dengue and malaria, right? Now, malaria, I think you got to take these pretty heavy-duty pills. I've never taken them. What's your guys' experience with that?
I don't take pills.
Okay, well, that is the best joke all week. That's the best joke all week. Didn't.
Okay, what you gotta take for that is quinine. Okay. And it's not a fun thing to take. And I've seen a lot of guys on my ship who have had to take it, because in the early 80s, like, they go out town in Philippines, they'd hook up with this little honeycomb, go back to our shack by Ship River where all the mosquitoes are breeding by the billions, and get eaten alive, and actually come back with malaria.
Yeah. I heard malaria is pretty, I mean, it'll kill you if you don't get it treated, right? That's pretty heavy duty.
If you don't get it treated, you'll die of fever, shakes. What do you call that? You'll have epileptic fits. Right? It's not a good thing, dude. Olongapo doesn't have that problem anymore because they cleaned up Ship River. They do have mosquito control now. All right.
Yeah, they spray.
Yeah. And they have given a lot of education to the locals on how bad mosquitoes can be, because when dengue fever come out in the 90s, I was in Puerto Rico on a little island called Vieques, okay? And it was very easy to get dengue fever there. So I was always covered with mosquito repellent.
Yep. Hey, we're gonna get out of here right now. It is 8:27. I came on around almost 7. So yeah. So Seth, your closing. Give me you guys' closing remarks.
Great. I'll say on a lighter note, Donna Johnson says guava leaves tea is good for diarrhea.
Well,
hey, that Filipina knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my closing statement. I just wanted to talk about diarrhea. I thought Donna left a good comment, and that's it for me.
Well, Donna knows what she's talking about, I'm sure, because she does. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Ray, you leaving? I'm going to be going too, buddy. Thomas, you came on a little bit late.
Where did My Johnson go? What happened to My Johnson?
My Johnson.
Donna's estranged cousin.
Rando, thanks for coming. Jimmy, thanks for coming. Always play nice. Mr. Jerry, thanks for coming, buddy. Donna, thank you for coming. She has a show on Tuesday, but she didn't say what time. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, Donna,
Mikey
what time did you want?
has a new song out, so that's pretty cool.
What time did Donna want us all over there?
She didn't say, but if maybe she'll put a post.
Donna, what time do you want all your panel over there?
Yeah. Well, some of my panel have been on her show before last week.
4 p.m.
So
4
she has a pretty cool show.
LA time. What's that? What's that in my time?
It's a tough one. 4 p.m. I think is 6. What is that your time? I know you're 2 hours ahead of the Philippines, Mike, right?
We're 4 hours ahead. So now it's 1:30 p.m.
Shit,
So
man. Too much math involved for me, man. My brain is fried. And I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about in general.
You always got to be the odd duck, don't you, Mike?
Well, if it's
what's 4 p.m. Well, what's 4 p.m.
my time, it would be 7 o'clock her time, because she's 1 hour below us.
So that means it'd be. So what's the time now? What's your time now, Kevin?
8:30 p.m. right now.
Oh, okay. So that'd be around lunchtime, my time.
So it's 7:30 her time right now.
Okay, what's 4 p.m. LA Philippine time? What's it in Philippine time? 4 p.m. LA. There we go. We'll keep it simple. Then I can work it from there.
Seth?
Wakey, wakey, shaky, bakey.
What are you brain dead? And you guys say I'm a little bit slow. Jesus.
Wakey, wakey, egg and bakey.
Hey, Mike, you want to just take out a calculator and do the math?
Hey, let me give a shout out here, guys. Ponce said, Robert, love you, even though you threatened me, like that guy from Taken, LOL. Yeah, that wasn't a threat, dude. That was a dressing down. That was a dressing down. And I hope you enjoyed it, military style. And I love you too, buddy. And I appreciate all the bullshit y'all write.
Yeah, that's cool, buddy. Thanks. Both of you guys. Hey, Fred, we're leaving. Gun term, we're leaving.
Wait.
Did you read that?
Wait. Mike has this new Mike has this new troll. This guy's
I got a troll. Hey, I got a troll.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Is this your first one? This guy looks
my first one.
I mean, business. He's got a good looking avatar pic. I like this dude.
Well, and he got a good name. I like that name.
I like the caps. The caps lot. Good.
Big Kevin.
I feel part of the team now. Thank you.
You guys are doing well. Robert, Mike, I mean, you guys don't even have YouTube channels and you're attracting trolls. That's pretty damn good. That's impressive.
Thank you, Mikey.
I want to help my buddy Big Kev out.
I've made it to the big time.
Yeah, well, you're in the bigs now, buddy.
You know, I really don't like.
So it's 7 a.m. It's all right. I got it sussed. It's 11 a.m. my time, and that's.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't put the show part.
Now I'm lost.
All right, Kev, stop fucking around and end the show. Okay, end the fucking show.
But I seen somebody with the same name, so he has to be a pretty good guy, I think.
Block him.
Yeah, Big Kev's show. You can come on my show. You could Well, no, you might try to take my show. Just stay the fuck back. because you could get me in trouble because you're using my name, but you're not as handsome as I am, no, but still.
Hey, Kev,
I know. I heard all the Filipinos want you, Kev. Yeah.
Yeah, I want them too. That's why I get in trouble when I get there.
I feel very privileged to have a troll now. I'm wrapped.
Fucking crazy Kiwi.
Well, you guys, thank you for the entertainment. Remember, this is just a form of entertainment, and if you guys leave this place laughing and you had a good time, that means a lot, you know. But we're not out to slander people and, you know, dwell on whatever's going on. Right here is Johnny Warrior TV. Come on my show and we'll pull people away. Why? What is he talking about?
I just read Johnny's comment, but the ending statement's actually really good. The ending statement is, "You're a dude."
Is that right? Is that really Johnny Warrior? Nah, that's not Johnny Warrior, is it?
No, that's Johnny, man. That's totally Johnny.
Really?
Come on. Yeah, why not?
I've never seen him being abusive.
I didn't see what he said.
Gun term, I apologize. That's me. That's me. Sorry about the leakage.
You talking about your ass again, Sez?
Well, he's talking about my pussy. And I don't appreciate you talk about that, Gun term. It's mine and it's not yours, okay? It's all mine.
Well, yeah. Like I said, Gun, I'm sorry I went on your buddy's show and took all of it. I didn't know I took all of his. He said nobody went over here, so I thought
What are we talking about now?
Huh?
What's the
Kev still, remember I asked Kev, I said, Kev, so what's the deal? Like, are you still hated or are you like, guys all good?
Yeah.
And he didn't really respond, but I think I got an answer. Kev, are you causing trouble in this community?
Well, I thought I was doing good. That's why I didn't have no show this morning, because
I just don't understand how Kevin has this influence on people that, you know, that makes them want to come to his show and not go to another show. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would people be upset?
We went over this. Let's not drill this shit again, man. Come on. This shit is over. End it.
Well, it is over. That's why Johnny should have came over and do that.
Okay, we'll end the subject there.
I like this recruiter Larry guy. Who is this dude?
We got
Put that fucking bone away.
He's like this chubby dude in a sweater, and he's got this like really good looking photo. It's like this photography.
I want to know where he got my photo from.
Thanks for sabotaging.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Man. Not funny, Kevin.
All right, kill the show, Big Kev. Kill the show. We're waiting for you to kill the show, man. This cat's been dying for about 20 minutes, man. Put it out of its fucking misery. My daughter's even laughing.
Do it.
He wants
Do
to have
it,
a
Kev.
cigarette, man.
That's Robert wants to go and have a cigarette, huh?
Click the fucking tree, Kev.
All right, you guys. Kevin, you're not nice.
Over and out.
I'm out. Gun term, thanks. Seth, Mike, Robert, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving me your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure,
Thank you, my fans out there.
Thanks for having us on, and to all you other folks, fun times. Until next time.
Yeah.
Thank you, my fans.
Yeah.
I love you all.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Yep. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming by. Kevin, have a good day. Jerry, have a good night, buddy. Donna, good night. All you other mofos, have a good time. Neutrals. All right.
And a big shout out to all the new trolls.
Well, yeah, because the shit brings them. And you now. All right, you guys.
Later.
All right, buddy. I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. Have a good morning, good afternoon. God bless you guys, and good night. Good night, Johnny Warrior. God bless you too, buddy. I know you're trying, but try harder.